Hi beauties, it's Jean with Beauty and the Stamper, and it is time for another global hop where we are doing different cards from around the globe. Each demonstrator in their own country is making a card. So I will put their links down below in the description so you can check those out. I'll also put it on beautyandthestamper.com so you can look there as well if you are watching on TV or something. So this month we are doing monochromatic. So this is what I do when I'm doing monochromatic. I said, okay, what color do I want to do? So I knew about the style I wanted, so I got out a piece of designer series paper and I saw that it had this berry burst color on it. So then I went and got out a piece of berry burst. I cut that right in half at 4.5 and then scored at 5 1/4 because I wanted my card to go long ways. I got out my ink pad. I got out some embellishments that had that berry burst color on it. I cut out this little piece. I didn't cut it out, it was extra, so I said I could use that. I've got the inside because the berry burst wouldn't look real good with just like a black pen writing. So I got the inside white, and then I found this piece of vellum, but look at it, had a little this on it, and I'm like, well, I'll make it work because you know what? We use all our little scraps and stuff. So let's go ahead. After I figured all that out, I said, what would be a good stamp? And I said, I'm gonna use this Good Feeling stamp. And then I said, what would work in there? So I held up my little vellum and saw what would work. Sending sunshine and good feelings your way works, but then when I closed that down, because I want to close that down, I decided that wouldn't be the best. So I said, okay, this will work. You're on my mind and in my heart. And so then I'll just start making and putting everything together as I'm telling you. So then I started thinking, well, if I'm gonna stamp on vellum, hold on, I get sidetracked. I'm gonna grab my tools here. I always need my take your pick tool and my bone folder. Let me just burnish this down real quick. So I get sidetracked and then I forget what I'm saying, obviously. But if I just stamp straight on here, that ink is going to take a really long time to dry, and I didn't want to wait around for it to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and put this piece of paper right on there. And I'm going to use my green glue. It's a mono-adhesive liquid glue, and I love it because it allows you to move around for a bit, but then I just store it upside down in a shot glass of all things. It's a very decorative shot glass, but it allows you to move things around a little bit. And I decided I wanted to have a little bit more white up at the top, and so I cut this 1/4 inch smaller than what I had, and it allows me to get those edges nice and straight. This is a quick and easy card, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put the inside on as well. I cut the inside just on a basic white, and I cut those 1/4 inch shorter than my card base as well. Am I running out of ink or glue? Looks like I still have some, but we will see. I'm going to put that right on the inside. I'm going to get all the easy stuff out of the way because, like I said, this is a very quick and easy card. Now, I do have this extra piece, so I thought, why not use that up? And I'm going to stick that right here on the bottom and work in that color. I don't know if you could see it. There we go. So we're going to work in that color, make it a card that just matches so beautifully, and then that gives you plenty of space to write. All right, so we've got our base down. We now are going to do our stamping. Now remember, I told you when I stamp with this Berry Burst, it is going to stay wet for a while. I'm going to straighten this out for just a moment. And I don't want it to stay wet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this clear embossing, and I'll end up putting that on the wet ink, and then we will emboss. You guys know, if you have seen me stamp at all, you know I do everything in real time. Any mistakes I make, they stay in. So if you would like to see more possible mistakes, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to pop that right down, hold it there for just a second, and then lift that up, and there we go. We're going to go ahead and put this right on here. Okay, I see a little piece that I'm not 100% sure with. So this is why I love to have the markers, because it looks like there needs to be a better situation. There we go. Fixed that. See how I mean? I just leave that, all my errors in so you could see. So yes, I could go through and make this a quick, 30-second put together card, but I'm here to teach you guys. That's why I love doing this the way that I do. And I'm going to put quite a bit on. I want to make sure everything gets done. But I also like to show, just because you mess up a little bit somewhere doesn't mean you have to throw that all away. So we've got that. And this is the way I store. I've got these little spoons from the Dollar Tree. I got this little blue case from the Dollar Tree. And then I just write what type it is and keep all of my embossing together. All right, so we've got all of that done. Now let's go ahead and get our heat tool. And I don't want to burn myself, so I'm going to find my little heat tool. Where did I do? Stampin' Up! Has a little heat tool holder so we can hold our paper and not burn ourselves, because I love to burn myself. So I'm just going to hold that here. And we're going to watch that clear brighten up, and you'll see the color come right back as it starts. You see that? Look at that beautiful color come back. All right. So that is all now. Can you see that beautiful shine? That is all done. Now, when I put this on the paper, it might not look great. Oh no, it does. I was thinking if it didn't look great, you can always put a piece of paper behind it. But no, it looks just fine on there. So, all right, let's go ahead and attach this. And what I'm going to do, since it has that creak in there already, that crease, I'm just going to do with what it wants to do and put that crease right back in there. And that's going to give it just even a little bit more of a, what would it be called? Something there is glue. So I'm going to rub that until we get rid of it almost. I'm going to keep rubbing it. It's coming off. Okay, there you go. Nobody will ever know. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to center it up in that area there. And then I'm going to use some glue dots. Let's see here. I'm going to use some from my paper pumpkin because I have so many. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to definitely put one right here. And then I'm going to think about where I want to put a couple of embellishments. So I'm going to put one there. One right here. And then another one right there. And see, now I can rub all over this. There's no ink getting anywhere. I'm going to take these guys off. And then again, I'm going to line that up. I'm going to put that where those glue dots are. And now this gets to stay open. It just gets to hang there, which I think is just gorgeous. If you wanted to, you can glue down behind the H and the R over here and keep it flat. But I like that it can go up like that. All right, next we are going to take our little embellishments here. And we are going to add those beautiful embellishments. Right on there. Then I'm going to add a couple more. I'm going to add one right down here. And I'll add another one. Oh, maybe right over here. And so that is what we're doing, is monochromatic, obviously. So we've got all of the same colors. And so I chose the berry burst color. And I'm just looking to see. You can always use just a little bit of extra, and I don't have really any type of berry twine, but berry twine, but I do have this lovely white twine here. And so I'm going to use a little piece of that. I'm pretty sure, just looking here, I'm pretty sure I did not cut that very well. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to add a little pop right up here next to that fold over. And at this point I decide, do I want it right at the top of that fold over, or do I want it over here, which would do just fine either way. So I actually like this right here. So I think I'm going to go with the fold over right there. We're going to get out our guy here again. Put that right down there. Now see, I never even really needed to cover up that little sticky thing that was there. Now I'm just moving this to make it a little bit smaller so that it's big enough to hold the twine, but small enough that it doesn't catch and start sticking to other stuff. So there we go. That is my monochromatic card using Berry Burst. And there it is, nice and simple. Then you open it up and you get to write whatever you'd like in there. So I hope you like this. I definitely think it is very cute. And I cannot wait to see what the other global stampers do. And please check them out. If you do not have a demonstrator and you are in the United States, I would love to have you shop with me. You can go to beautyandthestamper.com and you'll find my link there. All right, beauties, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.